Najagima, Ainajagima chim, Anamajagima, Inani marama, Iunanyagi, Yomagi, Ogwaya juru manya, Inwegi mgbanwe, ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị, ịbụ mmalite n'ọgwụgwụ, anyị niile na-aja gị mma. Chineke mgbochie, otu ị dị na mbụ, otu ị dị na mbụ, ị ga-adịru ebighị ebi, ị ga-adịru ebighị ebi. Chineke mgbochie, otu ị dị na mbụ, otu ị dị na mbụ, ị ga-adịru ebighị ebi. Chineke mgbochie, nna m amara m n'ịbụ dike n'agha, onye na-eme mma, nna m amara m n'ịbụ dike n'agha, ya mara m site na mgbe mkpa m n'ịbụ dike n'agha, amara m site na mgbe mkpa m n'ịbụ dike n'agha. Ọ dị mma na-eme mma, Chukwu na-amara m n'ịbụ dike n'agha, ọgaranya ngadanga, onye amụma mara m n'ịbụ dike n'agha, ya mara m site na mgbe mkpa m n'ịbụ dike n'agha, ya mara m site na mgbe mkpa m n'ịbụ dike n'agha. Ọ dịghị onye ọzọ n'elu ụwa, enweghị m onye ọzọ, enweghị m onye ọzọ n'elu ụwa, enweghị m onye ọzọ, naanị Jizọs n'iru, naanị Jizọs n'azụ, naanị ya ga-egboro mkpa m niile. Enweghị m onye ọzọ, enweghị m onye ọzọ n'elu ụwa, enweghị m onye ọzọ, enwekwaghị m onye ọzọ n'elu ụwa, enwekwaghị m onye ọzọ, naanị obi n'igwe n'iru m, sọ ya bụ ike nkwaba, naanị ya ga-emeriri anyị ndị enweghị m onye ọzọ. Igbo bụ Igbo, Igbo bụ Igbo, birikweni ya. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, depending your time zone. Anyị ya dị ka echi, maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ka anyị na-agwa ya. Ọ bụ na isonye bụ, what are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. If anyị na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oyi elu oyi. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelena TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption by your doorstep. If I am a common sense, the reason I brought in Marifa, Marifa Karani gas school. I'm a Kifine chef Kaiji Wenado. I just want to make common sense as always. Obi-Wan, Norian, Kenneth, Norian, Obunna, Norian. A whole lot of people have commented. Amaka Meron, China Mere, Norian, Sunday, Norian, Amaka mere anyị ncha n'otu n'otu. Emenike nnọọ rie nne. Amaka mere Luna nnọọ rie nne. Amaka mere Ifeanyị nnọọ rie nne. Amaka mere Ifeanyị. Mike nnọọ rie nne. Amaka mere all lovers of truth and all supporters of truth. Amaka mere anyị ncha n'otu n'otu. We must continue. Happy new month, everyone. Depending your location. This month ga-amara gị mma. This month ga-amara anyị mma. Month free of trouble, free of sorrow, free of shame, free of lack, free of sickness. Month with abundance, blessing, prosperity, progress in abundance. Amaka mere anyị Emenike daalụ rie nne. Eze Chiokike tụwala anyị nzu n'ọgwụ. This month ị na-akpọ anyị iru. The host of heaven ga-akpọ gị iru ọma this month. Amaka mere daalụ rie nne. Ifeanyị nọ. Asọchukwu nnọọ rie nne. Kenneth daalụ rie nne. This month anyị ga-anọ na expectation of ihe ọma, good news, testimonies. N'aha Eze Chiokike abịa ma ise. Na-egbughị oge anyị, o nwere ife m ga-agba. That video from Nneka Chemezie. That video from Nneka Chemezie. And that video is not new. I think that video on October 31st. I think it is not new. Man, while I was listening to the video, she said something. And about how old the video is. Yes, and if I would want to work in Kadifa na gentle the Yahoo na Butuzo, according to her. Na fa bon ndị na-arụ Simon ekpe ọrụ. You got now. And the same woman Makwa, na the same people Sinamaz and Nan, they cannot be their leader. She don't have problem with it. She have never made mention of that. Or side Mazeba Joko gonna find this strength. Oh my God, that's Nneka Chemezie. So after the video, after sending the message to her, I ain't gonna check her reaction. Then from after the video, we will now move straight to Master Prophet. So the whole lot is going on. We must continue. We must continue. We must continue. Now, let us bring the video. Please do well and touch the like button if you haven't done that. We are live and we are direct. Consequences when man deliberately undermine the truth. And we told us about heavenly immigration border control. The one he, God, is presiding. It does not matter who is involved. We are only echoing that heaven have placed in our soul unto us where heavenly immigration border control, divine separation. In other, and depopulating their population is a task that is on. Now let's listen to Nneka Chemezie. Nke a ama mgbu oge. Because those interests and they are very simple. I am not playing it because of Ifo Kuru. Banyere Kayana Bonka, Joe Ibokwe. No. Joe Ibokwe. Many people know his stand already. So I am playing it because of Ifo Kuru, Banyere Maze Banjoko, and the separating IPOB and the separating Mazen Nambekano, and attacking Maze Banjoko, gentle, and Igwebutuzo. That attack to gentle, Igwebutuzo, and Mazi Simon Eba, her statement, okay, let me withdraw the word attack. Her statement to these people will be better to respond to her. I am not a freedom fighter. I'm not an IPOB member. I am a preacher of the gospel of redemption. The reason why I in the word eventually Lord of Nneka Chemezie is because she continually making this statement. So remove.
Nneka Chemezie biko ndị m na-ezigara ozi awụ Joe Igbokwe na Lage Olayinkakwa SSA to Nwike ka ọwụ spokesperson to Nwike. Nna anyị ukwu Joe Igbokwe amaghị m ma m ga-ekwu na ihe anyị na-ekwu maka ndị Igbo, amaghị m ma enyere gị ego ka ọ just hate ya ndị Igbo ibe gị, because ama m na enwedeghị mgbe ị nwere plan ị na-achịta azụ n'ala Igbo, because your family agago mbe gị before, your family na obodo oyibo, ụmụ gị nọ obodo oyibo, so ọ emechakwa afọ nka gị lakwu ha ebe ahụ. Maka ịma na ọtụtụ ndị Igbo anyị ama ha na a lot of interest abatago, so onye ọbụla na-emegara ihe na interest nke. So Joe Igbokwe so na ndị na-emegara ihe na your own interest. Apụtara mkpọ gị maka ọngụnwa na ọ na-enwebeghị aha ị na-akpọbeghị Ipob, unprintable names, kpọọ ndị Ipob na-akpọ fafa na-agwa gị sị gị na Joe Igbokwe na ọ dịkwunu ka echefuola ihe eji wee kpọtara anyị ndị amị n'ala Igbo nọ maka sit-at-home, iri lasị sit-at-home wee gotere gị na sit-at-home ka dị na-aka na-eme observe sit-at-home, igosi na ndị Igbo ji aka ha in protest na-eme sit-at-home.
Ọ pụtara na ịnụbọ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kansụl ya, ị na-pretend na efuwe that video from Nneka Makeup, efuwe the video, and ịma ndị Nneka Makeup na-arụ ọrụ. Don't worry, na-abịa.
Gụchatị ya nwapụta n'iru akwụkwọ gwa ndị gọvanọ na the best way force ndị ahịa ka ha mepewa ahịa. Joe Igbokwe ọ dị gị ka advice ahụ ị na-enye ọ dị proper, ị na-enye in good faith, force mmadụ ịpụtawa na shop ya, enwe onye ga-force gị ime anything na-awụdowide nya ịpụta ụgbọ na force gị sị gị bịa kpọ ya ma ọ rent ya shop, mana because onye zụrụ gị ma ka esi eme power abuse ka iji nye that such advice. Okay, now Joe Igbokwe ọ bụrụ na akwụ ụgwọ to just be on, anyị mana enwe ndị akwụrụ ụgwọ to not on the media space, a blackmail Ipob. Adam ihe ama ọ bụrụ na ịma ha m ga-eme video ọzọ m ga-eme mere ga analyze, mana ka m kọwatụrụ gị na Gentle the Yahoo Commander butu ụzọ ebe iwu ndị na-enye statement unu na-akpọ Ipob. Ọ bụrụ na ụnụ tụ na ụnụ amahụ na ndị abụrụ ndị Ipob unu na-asị asị.
Now, one question, na ozi amanto ogologo with what is obtainable like social media. These were ESN members under Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. All these people who ESN. And this woman, please do well and share this program. Lord of Nneka Chemezie, go and ask Chinasa Nworu of Radio Biafra, whom you are defending. Go and ask Chike Doziem. iruo ijuo Chike Dozie ma ọma onye bụ Gentle the Yahoo and bute ụzọ. Iruo ga jụọ Muhammad Abbas Chinasa Nworu ma omego mgbe ọ rụrụ ọrụ with Gentle the Yahoo and Igwe bute ụzọ. Because the way iji eme ya ọ dị achieve ka ndị a dara n'elu. We do know na 90-95% of them bụ ESN personnel. So ask Chinasa Nworu ma ọ ma ndị a ma onwenugo mgbe ọ rụrụ ọrụ with ndị a under or in the name ESN. Because problem unu nwere bụ na mgbe ọbụla unu rụgidere ọrụ with mmadụ ọ bụrụzie na dị ọrụ adịghị aga onye ahụ abụrụgo onye ọjọọ unu edi na-aya ya, and that is what I hate. Bụ ife ndị akpọrọ nwefa IPOB na-eme. Ọ bụ na iru ga jụwa ya ma Gentle the Yahoo ma ọ bụ ESN member. Ọ bụ na ọsị na ESN member juzie ya what changed? Because they lose control of these guys. They now become the ojo automatically. Because now the people actually error with them. Oh yeah, because all this problem. They were all working together until how am I if wetaro faji actually error with them? For a job. Let's continue to listen. But I am telling you, before Hagwage, maybe Nandi Adarne, you know, Namaron de Fabo, ask Chinasa Nworu, Morocco go with Gentle the Yahoo before. Or a Juku dear Gentle the Yahoo, Kadonya Bu Lydia, Spring Lydia, he will tell you no Mazen Nandekano. So these people, they are all the same people. Negant.
And the more on we had, the more on the government in our fund to blackmail Ipob. Otherwise, Gentle the Yahoo Apotago and Diana only one in Siabo, Simon Ekpa.
But all but I can imagine Nanikano Lydia. You know that side, Namazin Nanikano Lydia. Side in case Simon Ekpa. I am now telling you, on the video. What do you have to say? And I am telling you, go and ask Chinasa Nworu, Morocco go before with some of these people. Go confirm or again.
Simon Ekpa, Finland government persecute to be a jail lawyer, confirm on or who a member of
Mazin Namdekano, the same thing can Nigeria government in Maria. The same thing can Nigeria government in Maria. Fair jail lawyer.
Ipob. So why not him address onye newo ndi agarosi Gentle the Yahoo? So how
you can equally address Mazen Namdekano because Fancha Roro Fagari Yozi Mazen Namdekano is their leader and they address Mazen Namdekano side. It's all you Simon Ebake in a side there.
Biafran Liberation Army.
Okay.
And Biafran Liberation Army is under the command of Simon Ekpa.
What of Mazen Namdekano? Do he know about Biafran Liberation Army? Why not? Because you want to fight before woke up with us in Amaro. These were his boys.
Here now autopilot. In case you don't know now, what they are now the Biafran Liberation Army. Mbonde na no so Nigerian government ogo ndami according to them wo ndo to Simon Ekpa is on the public domain. Hey man video ilanya mbo na eke no kwuru Gentle the Yahoo or the otu ha also Biafran Liberation Army under the command of Simon Ekpa and Igwe Butuzo.
Mana no side obotara Mazen Namdekano as their leader. Enoria.
Can you not Ipob? Can you not Ipob if you are not paid? Now, if you are not part of Simon Ekpa that were paid. Because from here, Apostle
Simon Ekpa was paid. Nneka was paid.
Probably that accusation in the mother Simon Ekpa. Now you go to blackmail Ipob.
Investigative journalism. Investigative journalist. Yeah, accusation. At least, based on your investigations.
Now, what surprises me is the Nigerian government, now agents like you, it happens here autopilot na Simon Ekpa. Biafran Liberation Army. Now for Ipob, can you hear Bataria? One thing. Now, a plan, he may invade the southeast, carry out jihad in the southeast. And the one told the Manyam the 100% sure. Now Ipob wouldn't resist in that. I am a prime pop na 2020 ESN. Maybe don't know what ESN. From my investigation now can check.
Okay. The ESN, he may investigate. But aside Mazeb and Doku, no investigation. Side ESN from your investigation. But aside Mazeb and Doku, no investigation. In hand, the Maduku, no, your propaganda, it will not sell. You know, go walk. Negant, can which guy reside Mazeb and Doku, or saying, he hand them mothers normal. No agent now for over. Or side ESN, or saying from his investigation. Investigation na anyị na-eme banyere ESN ị ga-eme ya meruo n'isi imekọtakwa investigation kwụsị maka mmata ịma ife ọrụ gị ji wee gbagote na bụ n'ime na agree na ịbụ investigative journalist so ọrụ gị agbagotego so we are going to be holding you by your work as an investigative journalist. You can no longer, or you are not permitted to speak without certified evidence. No, because all investigative journalism, Imam that they use the word alleged. No, you cannot. Obu use the word allegedly. Use as an investigative journalist. Yeah. Investigate ESN. We will help you to make the job very, very open and wide, very understandable, so that you can go deeper. Let ESN investigate.
The south is carry out jihad in the southeast. And the one told the Manyam the 100% sure. Now Ipob wouldn't resist in that. I am a prime pop na 2020 ESN. Maybe don't know what ESN. From my investigation now can
from investigation, yeah. Man, in case Simon Ekpa, no investigation. We believe we no agent. Negant.
Ndi Ipob gwa na ESN would security hatish in a change makandi terrorists na actually invade bata.
Okay.
And to my drama, a wonderful job. I know.
Interview. Igaga men the ESN interview. The ESN Igaga interview. At least you no gentle. Who Simon Ekpa. Who Gutuzo. Kawana Haneme video. The ESN with that your investigation. Iga video. You gotta go Kafawuron of Apu. Kayama can any more side ever no. Iga video. Kayamata n'ime ọfịa side ebe fa nọ at least ị na-agazi that side the oge anya na ndị ESN nọ n'ime ọfịa this side ị ga-emefe interview or investigative journalist ị ga-eje ime interview we would like to see them.
Kama na Ipob na-arụ ọrụ nwayọọ ha dey make noise.
Yes, ya ka ije ejije eme ha interview ha na-arụ ọrụ nwayọọ ị ga-eme ha interview anya afụ wherever how slow had the Nero and the Orohanaro, how many Oro Kaharugro? They got to go see a new for Harugro. No, Bobo na Ipob or Oro Hawaii, a gap at buy you for Harugro. You got to go just one you for Harugro. How many years or months or take her to get that job done. But you go see anyone.
How they mean poto? How we hear danger bia ha hazie ya.
Ije me interview, ije mefe interview. Ka emana ntu ha si we hazie ya. Then the inhazi emeziefa, the danger was averted. So iga mefe interview kafa kọwara gị ntufa si we hazie ya wetara na that calamity happened, wetara na that danger emero. Ị ga-eme interview kọwara anyị ọfụma ọrụ gị ka ọ bụ ịpụtaziri ịdị na-agwa anyị okwu without evidence, ịpụtaziri ịdị na-akọrọ anyị akụkọ elu as an investigative journalist. Ọ bụrụgodị nọ nke ya ha nọ underground na-arụ ọrụ fa now, you go underground there, that is your job. Investigative journalist ha nọrọ underground, ị gaa underground ga mefe interview gbagharị anya ọrụ gị. Ebe ọ bụla ife merụ ị ga-eje ọsọkwa ya bụrụ ya mee na be ndị mmụọ ị ga-agadi ya. Ị ga-emere anyị ESN vidio anyị afụ ntu ha si achụ ndị Fulani, imekwa n'ihe onwe gị vidio where you are interacting with them ọrụ gị.
Ha chishe and don't confirm kwa na ESN nọ n'ime.
Ọ bụghị ụnọ confirm, ọ bụghị ụnọ ka isi na mere investigation na ha nọ n'ime ọhịa na ha ji nwa ya eme ife, ịpụtakwasị ụnọ na ụnọ confirm. Mmadụ ọ na-confirm rụ ike n'ime ọhịa ebe fa nọ. Ọ bụ ndị Fulani na-ebukọ ndị mmadụ side ba ya, kedu n'ime ọhịa ebe ha nọ? Ọ bụrụ na fa nọ n'ime ọfịa aka na-ekidnap ndị mmadụ, fapụtanụ ka anyị mara kene ebe problem anyị si, ka ọ gara ebe na anyị ga-agbakwa ime ọfịa one day to go and ka anyị ga mara ntu ime ọfịa anyị dị. Anyị rụzie ebe ahụ ndị mmadụ anyị na-afa nwe ife nwee ka ọ dị ewezi na ESN bido isio. So ọ ya aka mma ọ bụrụ ha nọ n'ime ọfịa, ndị Fulani ya were na-eme ife a, nna afa si n'ime ọfịa pụta ka o doo anya ya na anyị ruo ebe a na ife ọbụla anyị fụrụ n'ime ọfịa nọ bushmeat.
Ọhịa ka eji ka ndị nọ n'ime ọhịa ji enyezi ndị nọ n'ụzọ nsogbu. Den ọ na-awụkasịzi ndị amị n'ụzọ, nwoke ya ebube agụ n'ụzọ led by Aside People. Ndị nọzi emezie ihe n'ụzọ na akpọba ndị nọ n'ime ọhịa. Ka ihe kpata na ka ezi ihe ndị nọ n'ụzọ
eme ihe n'ụzọ akpọba ndị nọ n'ime ọhịa emezi ihe mana o mere inu Igbo na-atụ na o nwere ndị na-aba n'ime ọfịa gbuo kpọm pụta n'ụzọ na-ajụ onye bụ ife a. Okwu Igbo ka nna akọwara ya
if not to protect ụzọ ha nọ na ya. Ụnụ na-adịzi more stupid. Ihe okwu na-ekwu nne Ipob is making you guys look so stupid.
Okay.
Lee ka ha ji rubbish federal government.
How?
Nwee ike convince America a ga-enwerịrị proof ha nwegasịrị.
Ihe a onye ka a convince na America? Ihe aka gị na-akọrọ ụlọ onye ka a convince na America? Mike. Kedu onye a convince na America? Ka ihe rubbish federal government? Ha rubbish wuru federal government declare a terrorist organization? Ọrụ anyị na-arụ ị ga-afụ ka ọ dị na
convince them with jihad. That jihad, they stopped it with their ESN.
Serious? They stop it with ESN. They stop it with ESN. ESN stop with jihad. Oh, this ESN. Ekelekwe m unu. Na-ege ntị.
What jihad is when they are throw.
Okay.
My God, guy and they carry their out attacks ni ndị ahụ na Igbo ndị Biafran Liberation Army and they belong to Simon Ekpa.
Ndị nke a na ị ga-ewepụta ya anyị afụfa na vidio ntụfasi wee stop jihad. Ị ga-agbaghara anya isi na Biafran Liberation Army bụ ndị na-eme attack. Okay.
Now ndị otu Simon Ekpa that will come for the attack. Ono so na ọba asị gwa ndị otu Simon Ekpa na Finland to denounce Biafran Liberation Army, to disassociate themselves from Biafran Liberation.
Tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to denounce ESN because these guys, they were ESN personnel. Go and tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to denounce ESN. If there is any ESN anywhere, he should denounce it.
Army. Hapata halame public statement na how magin do Biafran Liberation Army. I equate. Because
public statement ya kono choka mazi Nnamdi Kanu na.
Simon Ekpa Jews awo. Nnamdi Kanu si na on the way broadcast no na agbale. Nyanya aka broadcast wa. Yeah, hijack is that what transcend Nnamdi Kanu because someone and the mother and respect Nnamdi Kanu. We say build during house on Ali. Then her committee at what Ipob, her committey at what Ipob, I confused.
Okay.
On Sunday, they can hear investigation.
Yes.
Now I am Chopotagona. Ndahana put a video like Gentro the Yahoo, hands again here, so you put hands again here, so get has na have belong to Biafran Liberation Army.
Who is their leader? Who is their leader? Or their supreme leader? Huh? You put that side.
On your blank, we're right to an association to do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, come here that you cover this morning. I will do the activities. No, no, how would die pop?
Okay.
So they are there.
In how many years many of them will go Ipob? Principal officers, Nime IPOB. Case in a family in the Ipob. Anya the other one.
Oh, Ipob, Gaga witness against Simon Ekpa.
If for video gentle the Yahoo. Mbone so gare mazi Nnamdi Kanu nazo. If for the video. If for video gentle the Yahoo, ogo ne so gare mazi Nnamdi Kanu nazo. If for ya ihe o kwuru n'ọnụ nke a ka ị ga-ebelieve mana video ebe ọ na-eso supreme leader n'azụ before ya supreme commander na-akọ
Inland, one or would only to her. Simon Ekpa did I acquire Ipob? I know I am an to Simon Ekpa was never an Ipob member.
Okay. Oh, deny.
Never.
Deny the Ipob. Are you the owner of Ipob? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu over the owner of IPOB. So all young are the members, and you are not even member of IPOB. Why is you? It is no major wouldn't know overall. Now cooking is here. There's an answer. You are not IPOB member. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu born with IPOB organization, and only him knows his member. And then go one day that is not a member. Based on he had he were now
Broadcasted with Radio Biafra. Now we establish his Biafran Liberation Army and his autopilot. So Joy please next time Boba Simon Ekpa Nando tia. Also the Kibeya bu igwa na Nandi agaghị a group nga sit at home na Yoruba land and say na as no how abore na gaja cheke Adam show na 1993 ebodo mazi the activities of OPC. OPC didn't just shut Lagos down. They were burning police stations, killing policemen. Adam show na he didn't talk. See today OPC can insist. From 1993 OPC put together pressure. Put together pressure from 1993 till 1999. In a cheap one, no horse Sabiola, Barbara Sabiola, can the Sunday mother Sabiola on the OPC on the Yoruba? Ndai Papa Bekwa do to Nandi in our nature. Anya the violent house okay cannot no. So Joy, you have clearly shown.
Oh, you know the Lola. Only the edge the one I can't analyze you. So I'm not going to know any announcement. Oh, today I ain't got no law. Or if it's already going, I ain't not here, man. We were here, it happened. So, never has na handle violence. Ipob, everything on the normal. We know just come. We were here, everything I name. So, the early age of this woman, better for everybody. Both from the side of IPOB DOS. And the woman nowhere, the early age one better for one
now to demonize South. Now, my grandma now can get cost of one can Anambra now. Joy, you cause what is happening in Anambra now. And you must take responsibility. Oh God, some guy Joy potassium video. Play regular in case I'm not here in here. Can you push Ipob or no? And the people Ipob a terrorist organization.
ọ bụ ya
Okay?
na-akpọ ọ bụ ya na-akpọ ọ dị federal government bụ ndị kpọrọ ha terrorist. The person challenging that pronouncement of federal government, the person that is challenging it in a court bụ Aloy Ejimako. And Aloy Ejimako, whom is challenging it, is not even in good term with IPOB organization, IPOB leadership. Aloy Ejimako boy na challenge ya na court. Federal government did. So the okwu ka dị na court, and onye na-aga the okwu na court, the lawyer and the IPOB organization, IPOB leadership,
ha nye gị appointment enyere ibe gị ka ị gaa dị a na-ebuba ego, ị gaa na-ekwu okwu, you cannot be paid. Ị na-atụ asị because that is it. And enweghị any other reason. If you are not paid on social media, I don't see any other reason. So if there's any...
You are not paid. Yeah? Investigative journalist.
Other reason, tell us. Any now cause trouble na Igbo, tell us. I'm a legend. I'm not a...
You are a legend. Imagine, you are a legend. Investigative. You are a legend.
I'm not paid on social media. I don't see any other reason.
Okay.
So if there's any other reason, tell us.
Okay.
Any now cause trouble na Igbo, tell us. I'm a legend.
You are a legend.
I'm not accusing you.
You are not accusing him. You are not accusing him. You are a legend. Investigative journalist. Uru hana side ESN. Egba any many investigation as investigative journalist. No has stop for jihad na Igbo. Na fancha no n'ime ọhịa. Orutezie side nka, I am a legend. Iga mecha explain ike abụghị Zion Pikin, no, official, no.
Legend that you ought to have been paid.
Okay. For
you to be lying and carrying this propaganda against your own people. You can keep the propaganda in Lagos. Until you can actually do. When you're the commissioner, you said so many things. How is it why I don't give one you, but I put my hand in your balance. That all transition on put that. So Joy Bokwe, enough is enough. Being a Lagos again.
Why, yeah, enough is enough. The earlier this is old video. But the reason why Inji Webia, like I said before, the reason why I'm playing this video, she do make this comment. Na Biafra Liberation Army, gentle the Yahoo, na ha na walk for Mazi Ebanjoko. And I got her now. So I am now telling her to go and ask China Samworu. Moment ago, Mboro with gentle the Yahoo. Igwebotuzo. CJ watching us and and this woman video the social media ebe gentle na guide Maazị Nnamdi Kanu video ya the social media. So gentle bụ nwa nga Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the video of the social media. So don't pretend as if you don't see it. So we know all these things. So that is to her. Before you paint them evil, ask Chinas and Woru Chike Doziem. Opangen and there na what's changed? Kahabagane Berima. Ijuzefa, Opangen and Mazin, Unana Mazin Nandikan Narugoro, what's changed? Kaimana Mahaja, Pomazin Nandikan Berima, Kai Eblem Kamazeba Jok. There. Now we move. Kaigana Master Prophet. Imana. Some time ago, I'm gonna guys who Master Prophet Nalo one name Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So I would ask why when yabo one name Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ada Gejizo Okudioku onye ọbụla mma ife position Ada n'ala Igbo were abụzi na family onye ọbụla ma position Ada mana ndị be anyị dị too emotional. They don't ask question. Emanjo A man no. Maazị Nneka na-ekwu okwu banyere his wife. His brothers ekwu okwu banyere his wife. His sisters, including ndị lụrụ di bụ ada, ekwu okwu. Ọ bụrụ ngị nwa, ọ ga-enwe ife gbasara gị bụ onye ga-eburu emotion bụ ya n'isi. And mgbe ọ bụla ejiri gị emotion wee buru ya n'isi, ntụ ọ bụla o si wee dapụta ngị nwa ka a ga-ebelem. Ọ daa na njọ ebelem ọ gị, ọ daa na mma ebelem ọ gị. Anyị were na-ekwu, why not allow them? But I am happy na master prophet so with the wife bụ ada na family Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wee na-ekwuzi nke ọ na-ekwu na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-condemn were nwunye ya. Forget how you are looking at it. So you may condemn her. Ọpụta yala the woman edozie, you will become the enemy. Or condemn were nwunye ya, ị nwere ike si na the woman bụ ajọ mmadụ. Ọpụta ngị na nwunye ya esebe okwu because the husband have not condemned her. The family have not done that. He condemn her, the family may be against you. Or the family nabata ya tomorrow, she will be against you. So if you be no nwere ntu ọbụla esi wee mee ya ka a gara blame of it. Oh ya ka iji ekwu ga let the ada come out. And I think this is one video he have made with Master Prophet. And the ada is sitting by his side. His wife, which is ada. So we will listen to them. Video have a very long one, 3 hours plus. So when I'm making it, I will come back and we must continue with it. That is the truth. Now, let us go. Now, my brother, I am paranoid. If I will, the Afracha, I don't watch Nneka. Ija mani nka na-ese awụrụ a na ka bụ nke a na-agbọ keke ụda ọ dị ka ọ dị DOS member kwa.
I am paranoid. You know, my brother is paranoid.
The saga is getting sweet. So I na-apịa Lord Nneka Chemezie, a na-apịakwa nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka ọ dalikweti ya.
Anyị etiwe oti mgbodomgbo wute eziokwu Chineke. Now, anyị abịa n'obi Master Prophet. Master Prophet, biko, achọrọ m ka ị gee message a nwa. Ka anyị ma iwe ya agwa anyị na this thing, na this message. Yeah, here we go.
Wait, how old is she? I don't know.
I possess the capacity required in every ramification to wreak havoc. The sort of havoc you have never imagined in your dreams.
If I got an egg and I did go. Okabe Akosia, when I send the area upkeep, the freedom fighters. Okabe Akosia na, when I send the area upkeep, they are.
But I have endured so much in this journey. I have stayed my hands and I have stayed my tongue because I understand that once I give in to the bait of these morons, then touch Abasara. Because I understand.
Touch Abasara. I understand. All these pretense. Touch Abasara. So even with that voice. You can use this.
that once I give in to the bait of these morons, then church abasara.
So, Master Prophet, you know, because I have much time, I don't want to play the video fully. Because giving you guys at this thing because
the truth of the matter, well, on what if I pretend again going forward. The woman now, whether she is married to Mazen Nambekano or she's no longer married to Mazen Nambekano, the woman booted I know where now they are forget the pretense. Yeah? Forget the pretense.
I left one.
Okay.
I left. Only I would the ringleader.
Okay. The ringleader. Only about the ringleader. The leader. Oh, why? Why about the leader? If you don't know it now.
Cancer or the coup plotter.
Okay.
I was the ringleader of this coup. Or they man able counsel kri. Oh, this woman who the ringleader. Oh, ya woke no log roke no nama. No ifri fogri. No nimen giga.
Okay.
Oh, ya wonya hona akro gele. Ni moya. Oh, ya wonya ho ya na nwanne kwuje ịchụ nta. Ahapụ uze ọsa na uze a ga-agba na-agba akpịrịkpa ọkpa onye ha na ha kwuje ịchụ nta. Oh, ya wonya ahụ pụrụ na gidigbam. With this efulefu a na-akpọ ejuofu. Ọwụkwa ejuofu ka ele ahụ kara white ejuofu. Oh, ya wo madam ejuofu. Oh, ya wo madam Chike Doziem. Oh, ya wo madam ndị egide ga-agba ọzọ na ndị akpakrati ngom egide ga-agba ọzọ ndị efulefu lọlọ ndị akpakrati ngom. Oh, ya wo onye isi ha. Kansa mee gị na-ete ya emetọleto. Alefuone.
Okay. Okay. Cancer mere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu eleti ya metọleto. Ife chọrọ ịgwa anyị. Okay.
Ọ dị mma ka o nwere ihe ndị Igbo na-asị agba otu ya atọ n'ogwe, agba abụọ ya atọ n'ogwe, agba atọ ya atọ n'ogwe, ọwụ ogwe ka e mere na-akọ. Ọwụ nwaanyị efulefu akpakrati ngom onye isi ndị akpakrati ngom lọlọ efulefu. Ọ ya wụ onye isi ndị ihe niile. So ihe ọ na-akụ trumpet ọ na-afụ n'ime ụlọ. Chineke mee na ebere ọ pụtazie na bịa fụọ ya n'ezi ọka anyụọna ala efuo maka ihe ka Ipob na-eji agbaghara aghara maka ihe onye na-eri Nnamdi Kanu Nnamdi Ezebiro Supreme Commander onye ndu onye na-eri wakrotele na-eji na n'ime ụlọ and o rigide na-eri n'ime ụlọ pụtazie na-eji bịa ji akọmgba ya. But aga m ekwu ọtụtụ okwu gbasara kansa ahụ or Delilah ahụ or that winning because they're working the one different spiritually they kwuo n'okwu ihe Chukwu jiri m ka m kwuru asị m in 2015 no cancer
nwunye ya nwanne Maazị Nnamdi Kanu
n'ọkwa cancer to Ipob o setiene.
Okay.
Aga m ewere ohere nyere m jọsụ ya wụ na ya ekpe leta aga m ajụ Vice Council na Barrister Mandela and Barrister Nnemeka ka ha tee ọnụ na ihe for 1 or 2 minutes. Ele ihe ha mere nwaanyị ji ọhụụ gị shi ọtọgbọ nwanne Nnamdi Kanu ọwụhụ na ya a problem. Ije thunder fire Nnamdi Kanu just like Ikenga. Oh, one have problem. Isi na Nnamdi Kanu n'ụlọ ha wee bụ ụmụ nwaanyị befa na arụ onwe fa aka n'ike. Oh, one have problem. But get what Ojofo aha. Kara white Ojofo. Ya chako chaki.
Okay.
Amamo. Ajụjụ m nwere n'ụbọchị taa.
Why?
To Barrister Lawyer Jimakon, to Barrister Lawyer, to Barrister Mandela and Barrister
Nneka.
Barrister Nneka. Ele ihe ha mere nwaanyị na-eji. Nwaanyị na-eji eri ha ụwa krọtele. Nwaanyị na-eji egbu ha mma mmiri. Ele ihe ha mere ihe. Ha ele ihe ahụ ha na-achọghị ịkpọ aha. Ele ihe ha mere ihe. Ohe m na-ajụ. Ndewo. Or no get mgbe divine ikpuchina or whatever. Ha kọtụkọrọ naanị ele ihe ha mere nwaanyị o ji kpọọ ha ụgwụ ha ọrụ ọma niile ya sị na ọ dị ya mma ihe niile ha mere wụcha nshinshi ihe niile ha mere wụcha ụchụ but ọ gaghị awụ achịkọta ekwe ọnụ eji ọfụ ihe ọbụla ọ mere ya na ahụ ya ka mgbọ na-ehi ya janụ ele ihe lawyer atọ ele ihe ha mere ihe ha gwanye eziokwu.
He is correct like his question. Can I read the response?
Yeah. Divine Mother. On which of you puna
Divine, upon divine megiri. Divine Mother. Well, all us can up where Divine Mother. Because of law, Divine Mother abụ nke Master Prophet you. You gotta go. Divine Mother abụ nke Master Prophet. Ụmụnne Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ha ka mekwara their own wife introduce you. You gotta go. I am a ihe a yakpọ ha ma Queen Mother. Nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ anyanwụ ụtụtụ Uchechi ga-eme lọọlụ okwu Kanu afa karịrị. So all this introduction, open this family and their relatives and their augurs, favored these top names. Okay, when they get from the Igbo, ma this Biafra be under them. Yeah, okay, when they get from the Igbo, Queen Mother. I have on Nneka Ikewu. Negent.
Do you want to contribute in this issue?
Don't need to
Huh? No. Oh, Divine Mother.
Okay, Divine Mother.
Okay. What can I say? I have nothing to say other than that karma is a deadly bitch.
Okay.
What goes around comes around.
Okay.
You can't spend your life.
Nneka Queen Mother. You got to go by into a open this family. Where see half an ina. Nka Queen Mother. I just Queen daughter somewhere. Takana no munya. By the time they bring out their wives, they see Afa. Well, I live. Sorry about that. The network here, video. Network here, video. Gịnị ka ị ka na-ekwu ọbụla ị na-azọ nwụrụ onwe na then ị na-ataget na-aga akpọ your wife Queen Mother ịma na ndị nke eburugo ụzọ were Queen Mother so there is no space Queen Mother enwe Queen Mother A and B ọlaise mbaruo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Mother is Queen Mother of Heaven by Master Nna Ike gburu Queen Mother of Heaven na afa ndị a wee si afọ ka nwezikwere nke ya fọrọ ya na-ajụ. Let's continue. Why buying catch it? I ain't not here.
Life screwing people over and you feel it's enough. I don't care who you are. There's karma doesn't rush. Karma serves it cold.
Even you well love boy here now, but last time I ain't nwunye Sada kedu ife okwu na today ọkpọpụta nwunye ya ka ya na eme the program
And your attitude or your behavior will tell people whether you're telling the truth or not. That's the only thing I can say. I don't have much to say in regards to that because I have an integrity to protect. When the Dragon King comes out, he will take care of everything by himself.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have integrity.
Divine Mother. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So the Wise Council, you know the question Master Prophet asked. Do you want to respond to the question before we go to you? Anyway, no?
Yeah.
Question Master Prophet.
Ask me now.
Yeah.
Ask him,
Go ahead.
lawyer to Barrister Ejimako and Mandela and Barrister Nneka. Elenye numene cancer hoji one no go.
Okay.
Elenye numene.
Gentio. The response he gave with it, I give him here. The response he gave with it, the very, very important. Very, very important. These are people who never visit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And they offer Kana Juaju Banyere Munye Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So response he went from them now. We say it all.
Yeah.
Uchechi.
Our leader's wife.
Okay. Okay, let me come in here. Yeah, this thing about transferred aggression.
Transferred aggression.
Everybody knows that Uchechi Game, Onyendu's wife, or very close to the DOA.
Uchechi Game, Onyendu's wife. Obro na adịghị alụzi. Ọ bụ onye a kwesịrị well, ka anyị na-egekwa ntị.
And all the very, very, very close to Ipob. So when you are close to people,
all the close to Ipob and the DOS, very, very close, very, very close.
People like that, and these are people that hate the legal team. This whole thing was about, fighting for Ipob to be the sole lawyer, the only lawyer to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That wasn't going to be possible.
Okay.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case is very complex case.
She was only interested, her only wish, Boko Nneka Chemezie, her only wish from Aloy Jimako Kela Nefa. Na Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife, la her only wish, Nefo Choro, Boko Nneka Chemezie, and all the very close to Ejiofor, and all the very close to DOS. Well, then, it's from the closeness in Kedia Gara. Manodikwazi can think is more closer than the husband.
It's too complex for one lawyer to handle it, not to talk of Ipob. So he needed a lot of lawyers there and some for those listening tonight.
Want to save thousands of dollars on your hotel project? The
Like I
secret
said,
is simple.
you
Get the
do
right
have-
design.
This program to Rezibo Gonogo, so I make it a hard or the boy the Marcos, Guardian Makariba, Magarian Yachigataka. We must finish it. I watch one, yeah.
We don't have a very smart lawyer to be an FAN. It's a title. You can get it through being smart. You can also get it through old boy network of having the right connections. You can also be a non-SAN and be a very smart lawyer. All over the world, including Nigeria, the legal profession is the most collegial profession. Learned friends and all that. So that is why in any case, you can see 10 lawyers, 20 lawyers, to 5 lawyers. It's not the same way you see doctors crowding over a patient. You don't see nurses crowding. It's very collegial. But unfortunately, those that were members of the legal team before we took over did not have that collegial spirit. They were very provincial and parochial and narrow-minded. So this alliance with DOAs and with Barisifa Ejiofor created a situation where Onyendu's wife just hated us on sight. I have our text messages here. She can't deny it.
And Onyendu no herself know that the wife hated this lawyer as an arroyo. And Onyendu no herself know that the wife loved the one that he sacked. You know. Well, if everything must be exposed, I agree to you one. Okay. I listened to this program early this morning. In fact, I did not sleep, almost getting to 5 hours. The program to Ogonogo, so definitely I will not finish it.
I was up. There was a one she said that was very toxic and very hostile, contained explicit threats.
On a send messages. Those messages contain threats. Horrible text messages. According to Aloy Ejimako, na nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-esendịrị ya nwa ndị ọ ga na-agwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu lekwa ụdị leta lekwa ụdị text message your wife na-esendịrị m na-ege ntị debe emotion by the side ọ bụrụ na ị nọ bongo na iwe data ịchọta data.
But I think in few seconds she changed her mind and deleted it. But before she deleted it, I already made a screenshot. See, I was trained in America.
You are very correct. In the Bible, you should underline that part very, very well. Very, very close. Very, very close. Very, very close. Underline it. So this very, very close now supersede the closeness with the husband, which is Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So if one can be very, very close to a lawyer, nothing left again for the husband, because the husband, the boy, this one is very, very close to the husband. But no, this one is very, very close to the lawyer. So nothing left for the husband. Then he will not connect your master prophet. Na boy I can't. Na do ya na akwa. Na ekwere ya nguru mmiri to wiko. No na mbagari. If you begin to add all of them together, okay, answers. Remember, onye na-ekwu ife a na-abụ lawyer Maazị Nnamdi Kanu currently, not fired. Current lawyer Maazị Nnamdi Kanu.
So the moment I saw that message, I knew that maybe someone would be there and say, what have you done on her conscience? So before she deleted, I made screenshot. Even the ones she did not delete, she gave me an explicit warning. Wherever you are tonight, Onyendu's wife, if you're listening, you warned me several times with text message.
Anywhere you are tonight listening, Onyendu's wife, he is talking to Onyendu's wife. Wherever you are watching tonight or listening tonight, you warned me. The man, the lawyer, present lawyer Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, is addressing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's wife. So the truth now, whether they will continue to marry or they will not continue to marry. The truth now, without Ibakoba, who will get offended the way you are much on by the side. This is the current lawyer speaking. So I tell the truth. You may not like it. I'm not even saying anything. It is the lawyer now that is saying. So you can equally log out when we are done with this very program.
and your dad, your father is away. I asked your father to ask you what I have done wrong.
Okay.
And your father did not like what you did, and your father apologized to me. Mandela is away.
Very correct.
The father to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, Nia, is aware. So this thing is not, look at its propaganda here. He have a lawyer. On our bag now. Nah, Munye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are aware. And then Nia apologized on behalf of the daughter Mazi Kelena. More exposition is coming out, which proved our PM Simon Epa right in the actions PM took. Just to listen. I am telling you. So on your before I put here, oh, you are running propaganda. It is not me saying anything. This I am not alleging anything. You are on your current lawyer.
Yes, Mandela is away. I was wondering what I did. I didn't do anything to her. Nneka didn't do anything to her. No, none of us. Okay? Mandela used to be the one to drive her from Abuja.
Okay.
Under very terrible weather and hectic conditions from Abuja to Umaya.
Okay.
But she doesn't talk to Mandela. Why? Because Ejiofor hates Mandela. Ejiofor doesn't want he doesn't even talk to Mandela.
Okay.
He didn't treat Mandela particularly very well, like a fellow lawyer.
Mandela la drive there from Abuja to Umaya. Where you can drive kata. You go to Nneka go Mandela, where you can no like here. Because in a man motor and Gayabo, I'm going to see a data. Here, get one down. So, only you go no see on a taboo, Monaria, Naga. You gotta go. So, much as you feel Mandela or now, one man, and no where Tapasia. So, for that reason, let's continue to listen. Maybe.
So, the lady just joined Ejiofor in hating Mandela, and she hates me too. Because she figured two things. I was very close to Mandela, and I was also that they hated, and I was also very close to Onyendu that they were planning against. Okay, and that plan has come out here.
Onyendu that they were planning against. Onyendu that they were planning against. Listen to that part. Hebrew much of here, that is your business. Gent, can know if Onyendu that they were planning against. Gent, which Grammy they cover too much. Gent.
Why? Because Ejiofor hates Mandela. Ejiofor doesn't want he doesn't even talk to Mandela. He didn't treat Mandela particularly very well, like a fellow lawyer. So the lady just joined Ejiofor in hating Mandela, and she hates me too. Because she figured two things. I was very close to Mandela, and I was also that they hated, and I was also very close to Onyendu that they were planning against. Okay, and
I was close to Mandela, which they hated with passion. And I was equally close to Onyendu, which they were planning against. So sacking him, abro for formality. You gotta go down. So sacking him, abro for formality. He knew, he understood that there was plan against him. There was a plan against him. So he sacked the guy. Onyendu that they were planning against. The thing is that if you don't understand it, that is your business. Onye na complain if ọ na-agabiga maka na ọ na-represent Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. If ọ na-agabiga n'aka nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu maka na ọ na-represent Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọkwa mmadụ ka ọ bụ. What if he decided to abandon the case? What will happen? Onye, he is complaining what he is going through. N'aka nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, ịchọdị ka ọ complain, no? Ịchọdị ka o kwuo okwu. He should swallow it like that. because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Now, we should allow people that is talking to talk. On a witty if he pay you, won't you talk? Na social media and Ghana room or no this man. So if the man want to talk now, we should not listen. Whoever do not want to listen is free. In law go out. You gotta go. Onye na-ekwu ihe a bụ master prophet. Master prophet is marrying Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's sister, which is their Ada. You know, the man whom you are hearing his voice, current lawyer Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, current. So when he talk, you listen. We believe current lawyer Maazị Nnamdi Kanu more than anything over anybody over like on social media. That is the honest truth.
That plan has come out here now because I was wondering why is she going from one media house to the other, criticizing her husband and her husband's family. And
the plan, they were planning against Maazị Nnamdi Kanu that he was wondering why OJG from media house to media house criticizing the husband. So they have seen the plan. This is Maazị Nnamdi Kanu current lawyer speaking, not anyhow person.
Exposing them to odium and contempt and controversy. So it's a matter of for transferred aggression. They tried to block Mandela from seeing Ojendu for almost 1 year.
Okay.
They succeeded until I broke, that jinx, that gridlock.
Okay.
So these are part of my sins that I was able to open the door again for Mandela and Ojendu to have a rapport, because I noticed that he had a special talent that could be helpful to the legal team, and I made sure I made that known to Ojendu, and Ojendu began to see it more clearly. So he now, was co-opted back as a full-fledged and highly respected member of the legal team. They didn't like that. I cannot speak for Nneka or anything, but I can speak for Mandela because we are very close. So every tribulation, everything, every attack, we are undergoing these things together. So she remained close to them, and then she gave me a warning. And right,
you are perfectly correct. You are
her
perfectly
father
correct.
is away. He said, Aloy, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Even if I know, I don't want to know. It is if I know that you will be briefing me. Don't brief me. And I told Onyendu. She turned around and told Ejiofor to go and tell Onyendu that I am not briefing her. When I went, Onyendu asked me, I said, Onyendu, see you. And Mandela was there. And Onyendu understood. And somewhere I was able to.
Master prophet, no. Some people don't understand it. But with if a lawyer like hey, now, okay, we're going to what's the boss commander warned the Nigeria government. I'm about the boss. But let's continue.
Show him. Okay, so he knew. You see how they play? And then she came on Radio Biafra and all kinds of places and said that I wasn't briefing her. But she was the one that told me not to brief her. And warned me and told me.
No, yeah, but yeah, contact one. But I don't know Biafra, so now on your card, where I forget.
Told me that if I try to contact her, she would do to me what she did to Baristo Beta. That's when I started asking, who is Baristo Beta? They said that was Onyendu's first lawyer, and he won 1 or 2 cases in court at the time, but he did him in.
Onyendu's lawyer, we know their case. Why I should tell Aka? Should tell the man Aka, the man Awa.
You see how they do. Obeta didn't do anything wrong. Now I examined the record, I examined the file. I saw that it was Obeta that won the first bail for Onyendu that they dishonored at the magistrate court and the high court as well before the bail of Victor came. And he was able to reduce the charges and things like that. So from the file, in accordance with my own evaluation, he did very well. So when she threatened me, I said, oh, so this is how you work very hard and succeed, and you still be done in like he did to Obeta. She mentioned the name.
In a one to your only way no dia case. Kadi woman chitaraka. I were na join ihe mazi ihe master prophet na agwa. I were if a lawyer na ekwu current lawyer mazi Nnamdi Kanu na join here. Okay, got that?
And she was going all over the place saying I wasn't briefing her, but how can you have human beings like this? You are the one that told me to stop, that you want to be hearing from a job, not from me. And then you went around social media and Radio Biafra and started saying I was.
I do tell people. Ọbụrụ mụnwa ka ị ga na-agwa na ọ bụ marriage before mmekọ nwoke na nwaanyị. Ọbụrụ mụnwa ka ị ga-agwa ụdị ahụ ka. And I will not even advise anybody unless ma nwaanyị a ma virgin. Ma ọ bụgodị iri no virgin. Mana ọ bụrụ nwaanyị tabagoro ntanta, gbaa mbọ ka ime ka ya chọọ na ngịnị ya nọ na the same energy. The only thing ga-eme a married woman anọdụ na di ka na-meet formal enyi ya nwoke. Let me just put it that way. The only thing ga-eme nwaanyị nọ na di ịdị na-meet formal enyi ya nwoke bụ na ntụ formal enyi ya nwoke si enye ya na ọ dịrị enweta that same thing from the husband. That is the only thing ga-eme nwaanyị lụsịrị di ọ kanakwa a miss formal enyi ya nwoke. That is why I don't advise any guy man ịnọ dị abroad akọbara ya akụkọ afụtara gị nwaanyị alụọla gị nwaanyị all that bunkum. No trial. Ịbata mete enyi nwaanyị, don't be in a hurry. Test ya mata weak point ya mata ọfụma. Don't be in a hurry before ịba n'aka oyoke ịma. Don't be in a hurry. Onye ahụ ị na-ene anyị chọrọ ka ị ga gbachie. Onye ahụ nwe serious boyfriend. O nwe serious relationship. Serious. That she cannot joke with. Ịbata maka na iji ego ị ga gbachie ọnụ adị tomorrow. Ọ ga na-ejekwa na-echikwe serious boyfriend ya because fechi ego. Unless ma Chukwu emeziri gị amara. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-echi carry the serious boyfriend. This thing I'm telling you has nothing to do with money. How much you have to give. It has something to do with emotion. It has something to do with obi. Money. Also, by bunia motor. It has nothing to do with it. So you must know woman whom you are settling with. High libido. Very high. If you make it a jam one way high libido. Gini mekobe. Imagoni ozbo makano manama. Ikubo kuololo at first oga pretend. Enochazie a matter that you are not enough for her. And oga na chop away. Na chop that serious boyfriend there. So before Noah, Jennifer. Don't just Jen, Jekwa. Ki confirm unwe. Ki mana ma strength ge bunguria. Ki mana ma unye gi if on emere or pretense. Ki di okay for yawan. I am telling you. And they go anya with guys surrender in Europe. Fukwana. All these Samperians. Funny, CIG can a bed. Oh, my Sampa. But Ivana do and check it out. Ebe one boy. Gana chop don unyo gea. Uge jiwe no numa. Uge jiwe no numa. We don unyo gea. And do ade father numa. One boy don unyo ga. Uni jiwe no numa. And the unyo ga I like it. Afifuya. So neruanya before. Gaba.
Wasn't briefing you, and then because of that, you blew a dog whistle to your so-called admirers and followers to start attacking me as someone who disrespects the Supreme Leader's wife when you were the one that blocked me. And she forgot. She didn't forget.
Good that everybody now is hearing from the horse's mouth.
I'm telling the public tonight. I'm telling the public tonight that for almost 2 years, if not 2 years exactly, or a little more even by months. This was before she threatened me. I was responsible for paying her rent in the UK through Avid and World Igbo Congress. The gloves are off, so we can talk freely now. He's not going to put anybody in any kind of jeopardy or whatever, but he would have put that in jeopardy at the time. If I had come out to speak, Avid would have stopped supporting her. What Igbo Congress would have stopped supporting her. Then Nayanya probably would have stopped sending money to her. The money that Nayanya, that she disrespects publicly and criticizes, Nayanya was sending money to her through me.
Can we actually prove that God exists?
Obotosi unu na adịghị ete care of ya nwa na adịghị enye ego unu ananụkwa scores onwere ife na-anụ agwara m unu. You see what is happening now. Everybody should brace up, enjoy it. Maka ife abụ ife ga-abụ mesịa, you will now know who is hero. No, now this is Aloy Ejimako's voice. Ejimako, not Ejiofo. Ejimako. Now, let's continue.
I was the go-between because they were not on speaking terms. So Onyendu's wife will send the details of her account, routing number, everything, Swift code, everything is in my phone.
Swift
to
code.
Me, and I'll send it to Nneka based on Onyendu's instructions.
Na to ego. Ana esendria. Ama ma na esend kwara Maazị Banjoko ego. Ekwuene me before. Enwe code eji etiri Maazị Banjoko ego n'ime. Obokwa nneke nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka aga na esendri ego. Lawyer is confirming it. Ni ajima Swift code eji esendri ego. Ekwuene me before. Maazị Banjoko nwere app eji etinyere ya ego. Don't come and pretend as if you do not hear it. Etinyere m mkpu some time ago. Maazị Banjoko nwere family. His boy, how far? And he reached out to nwunye. Onye ka a na-esendri ego. O nwekwara app eji etinyere ya ego. Because o nwego ntụ nsu ya nọta kepu before me etinyere that mkpu. Lawyer now confirm okay, now ego the Swift code. This is current lawyer. Before it is a lie. You thank God it's not from me. If I wrote something like YouTube, so I am playing it. Man, even Jerry play there are some things you got the chalk. Yes, our lawyer, Jimako. Nobody should blame him. Do you know why? He's a lawyer, very knowledge. What do you say, lawyer? Oh, lawyer. Before, everybody has been avoiding to discuss these things. I'm not going to avoid discuss all the fact. But the woman decided, even to so away from why I am, she should enjoy it. And they don't bring the emotion here. I hate him. We are now for some days now. Don't come here with your emotion. Listen to it. There were anything by the side. Before he married, make a choice in the appear when you go in a bed. Open your strength, carry your strength. There is a guy somewhere now appears in a bed. No matter how many million in area, if your strength are match with that guy, okay, the guy. Don't paint love here. Don't bring love here. Your wife, open the idea, marry on a bed. Okay, buri pay you also. And don't also cannot tear with anger. Even though when I don't feel that. Oh, anger, you attack a married woman. You see, I'm covered. Anger. You went on a cage at a married woman. That is the truth. You went on a cage at a married woman. You went on one. Even I say husband. I'm a very gentle one. You would can say, you never ever. This I paid for this thing. You got to you were I can get go moto. Now spend the go to get you one in New York. Man, a mother when you say moto, get go to in your motor. So the way you married woman or the creature from into husband this year. So an outsider. I am telling you. Say, hey, if you like, okay, let me TV. What are you saying? Was it age when you New York? You know what you can say? But I live. We are getting. I was saying, what are you one? What in there in your female? It is in the name. I bought a man and can get. So before you marry, make a choice in a young lock. Then a year is walk. I'm a problem. I will pretense. We too pretend. Man, I'm way back. We make the call you that marriage. I appreciate what I'm telling you today.
And when you do send, then I will send money to that account. If there's a problem with the bank, I start figuring it out. So there was a time we started feeling that there could be issues. So when I contacted Avid, by then we have not become very close to Avid. Neither me, nor Kanunta, nor Prince. You know, the Avid was just there.
All that people that is telling you, we should leave it to your amazing how they live. Everything happens. The only thing for now, I would have a picture this somewhere, a picture of Wallace, which I video. It was back.
I told them, I asked them, they held a meeting live. Dr. Sylvester Onya is alive. They had a Zoom meeting with me and I presented her matter. So they sent $10,000 and they were wondering how they were going to stay it. I said, no.
Negent, I sent $10,000. $10,000. Munye maze banjoko jiko nwa. O nwekwara app eji etiri ego. I hope no mekwara ndị na-ajụgani. Hope somebody is hearing. Ịma na okwu na-apụta na-ekwu okwu. O nwego ntu isi wee ji style kwuo before. No nwe app. Now, akpọbaga afọ ego. Anyị were na-asị hope na onye adị is being well taken care of. Don't come and tell us, oh, Macalon, no Europe prison. Europe or anywhere. Nindinga with Nindinga. When near Nindinga. There were timetable from Monday, nearly Monday. Ufodon Gasset the woo. Ufunia Kenya Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Ufunia. If onye na-arụ nga na-akwa nga, you go know. Adịghị eji Igbo agwa ama ngosi ga-egosi nna na onye abụ onye nga.
Send it to me. Send it to her directly in UK. They say they don't want to be running around doing that. It may look somehow. You know, America has some kind of strict banking regulation. So I say, okay, wait. I called my senior brother, Dr. Jude Chimako, who lives in Texas. He's alive. I said, bro, see what is going on. He said, well, for you, I can take the risk. If I go to jail, you have to take care of my family and everything. If you want to send me to jail, send me to jail in America. I said, I would say.
The man I know not quiet for long. Only or not at the room on social media. No, ya Tromazin Nam the Canonga. Obona Choko, now let him talk. Okusio, Governor Yaya, what they did to as a way. I'm in support of it. The man no where I came. Nobody was talking about Wunyamazin Nandekano. Nobody talked about her until 1 year do you we are not with the law of Nneka Chemezie. And if figuring Muka, no ya Tromazin Nandekanonga. So anybody who want to blame him, the person can go ahead. He blame Osiaya, he got you. Or Puchantus were there because I fear to the bonus or company. For any room lawyer Tromazin Nandekanonga, you expect him to keep quiet. Because lawyer about Jesus. Yeah, okay.
Take you to jail. If this thing is dangerous, I wouldn't call him. He now agreed. So he gave me his account information. I gave it to Avi. Avi sent it to him. I got the account information of Onyendu's wife from her, and I sent it to my brother. And my brother sent the money.
Agent, hear me. When you imagine now they can receive $10,000 or receive $10,000, or they can imagine now they can go Ghana. Come on, they receive ego. When you receive $10,000. Sometimes where you see some people angry, calm down. There are some things they may know which you don't know. You have a problem anywhere. Calm down. I am saying it now. Maze Banjoko. I'm not Oji Goma. Kogra people can macaroni go be afro, whatever Makego. We forget what they get Jan Malazia went. So Ndodinaka, Bagarequa, if you go $10,000 before, you hear no on social media and I call you. Oh, Kalena TV, you are running propaganda. If you go $10,000 before, you can't Bafa or Randios, Negent.
Avi did this thing 2 times. And then Nayanya once. Then World Igbo Congress came up with, I think, $7,000 through me. Does she know World Igbo Congress? Does she?
Ndin camera 2 times. Then Nayanya once. World Igbo Congress. Negent.
Even know who their secretary or president is. No, I was the one that called them. Mandela Bonyendo. Mandela is my living witness. He's my right-hand man. He was always with me there. He knows everything. If I die today, the man will testify.
You are very
and
correct.
all he needs to do is anybody that has the passcode of Aloy's phone should enter it. That Aloy keeps record. All the records are in my phone.
Okay.
And in iCloud, because I use Apple. If I'm changing phone, I transfer to iCloud. When I get a new phone,
oh my God, I remembered Nega and oh my goodness, we're not chat Negana, but I saw him in public. Yes. Kelena, I meet with our PM Simon Eber on Saturday in Finland. I know. Yes, you promised that he will go. If I'm I'm gonna actually be Mama Fly. Ne Ghana about him as social media. Some when I know ego. Programmer, I'm a Megidia. Megidia annual for na marry or something. Always you want God no. Megidia or whoever marry or something. Be the one easy in some hours time. So if you actually like ya, just bara lawyer, you might come back. be in his shoe. Kaifu goes where the origin one God. No.
Everything will download. So nobody can deny anything. If you deny, I will publish it, and I'll publish more that may put you in trouble that I'm not even talking about here. The same concern that I've had. What Igbo Congress?
You listen, you see, Mazen Nan, the canon will love one wine. There's already the woman, everyone at the woman, no matter any the woman name you this year. Then the thing I know was some people you were like a master prophet in here. Nah. I am telling you. Don't worry, call over there to the point when the woman, you know, the woman, nobody, your spirit leader will do it. I'm telling you. I'm going to say, look at that love. One, I'm not coming here with love, woman, why you need the Ijidia. You may catch on a strength in the That is just all. If I know I got the problem here may be that the man love the woman too much. You know what the woman Chemezie or not chop away now manage here. Some people around him are just comfortable with it. On your market. Now, Bob and why I decided we will know I work and but it is possible. It is possible. So keep emotion by the side. And this but the good news will like was in Akia. Open and with an Akia press about an hour 1 day, and I delay work freedom the next 5 years. Delay a delay. I want to be I talk away. Maka if Nanya. If I'm not having to word, yeah, if I want to cover the problem. Here from master prophet in a trim. That and if Rana trying to cover. How don't I go the lawyer? The lawyer is saying something, and we are adding it up. If I want to struggle, when I did struggle, Sri Lanka, Mazen Nan, they cannot put that.
Because of her name. But my brother, my senior brother volunteered to face the danger. The money was sent to my senior brother and it was sent to her. When the money was being sent, it wasn't all of it. So she made a request. Her sister visited Onyendu said, "Where that from that money."
You are very, very correct, Benchika. You are very correct. He said it. If I pray about if Didia, Yakono Bonaji were Messiono. If I if Didia were on Bonaji were Messiono, because if we see up at that country in nature, there is no manage. Up at that. On the room, walking along wine, long growing and cabana. On Giwabumoki be Giwabumoke or again Yamuda. Sam Woke, Kuchio. So Master Prophet is being careful. Now, at the end of the day, he will now become the bad person. If I am one of the reasons why now we have been seeing this thing, we have been saying this thing. If you say this thing now, at the end of the day, he will make up with the wife, he will take the wife like that. What will you do? On the room working on it, they know that their wife is a cheater. They continue to tolerate it. There is nothing you can do about it. It happens. No, that is the truth.
I should send the sister $1,000. My brother had to send the sister $1,000 in Nigeria for one thing or the other. You need to approve it. Okay? So there was even something Adan Nenaya Opukano was supposed to do for Onyendu that was going to cost.
That escalation if Rana avoid now. I'm there. Over there, they may escalate here now. Into which you may escalate now, or be able the best. Over there, the best. One day, we're going to face here the TM no leak. I know look. Into which you may escalate now. People will now be assuming. People now be. I want to come now say something.
$1,000. Adane is alive today. Something critical. I'm aware of what she was going to do. And it was more than one, it will cost more than $1,000. And then Onyendu told me to take care of it. I called my brother in Texas and forwarded Adane's bank information to my brother. I went to the bank and made a mistake and sent the $1,000 to Onyendu's wife's sister.
2025 was marked by the rise of the evasive adversary.
If any the lion now, and one day DOS ne blame. DOS ne blame. Kehana where Nenianya and DOS, they are equally accusing Mazen now the kind of embezzling money. When you Mazen now they cannot receive good money from Nenianya. I go when a DOS ne send the Buriego. If on Abahabo na no one Mazen now the kind was not taking care of her. Man accuse DOS to Mazen now the kind of Panyama Mobega Mobego Kamazin now the kind of because the DOS, some of them, they angry. Na family for and I do say here, why and I feel good sense imagine man can do or ever now. The DOS, many some of them, they are angry ego. They don't know about money. That is some of them, this is their anger. Man, why and a year ago? Why no we may have not told them. No man, where it's even ego. A lot have happened though. Man, it's already deep for the man much on Tunya. They very much on by the side. Balance this thing very, very well. Okay, Omeron spirit. We are all human. And the money a mistake. It was your mother. Master Prophet is again cancer. Na cancer may te cancer metolinto. No cut off. So, onye cancer mere tene metolinto. Agadi wines room. I na abakone wep. Agadi wines room. I can proudly tell you. Agadi wines room. I can say it anywhere.
Till today, me and Adane, we just had to figure out how else we could get this, another money to execute that project. I couldn't get the money back. My brother made a mistake. I have the record. And my brother felt so bad. I said, bro. Don't feel so bad. You have tried. You have a lot of banking. I'm bothering you so much. Don't worry. Let me find a way to make a make. So me and Adane, we figured it out. Mandela is away.
Very correct.
It is after this, so it is after all these things. So
Mandela na confirm without evidence. Mandela no on ground or not, very correct.
Like 6 months or 7 months later, I don't know, there was a briefing I sent to her. So I think it's that by that time they held a meeting that they were going to destroy the legal team. She changed. It's like somebody, you went to the bush to hunt with your fellow hunter, and he turned around and started telling you that you look like an antelope. I'm telling you, this is exactly what this woman did to me. I said, what I didn't do anything wrong.
And your husband, their husband, I say.
Except to send her a briefing. Mandela, this thing happened around the time that Dr. What's that Ingwa doctor in Asokoro?
Dr. Kelechi.
Mba, the one that works with Ndukwe, Dr. Dr. The heart doctor now in Asokoro that was taking care of women before Araj came.
Achilihu.
Dr. Achilihu. when Dr. Achille, who once sat in Dr. Achille, who anybody listening tonight will remember a certain period that Onyendu was attending medical treatment outside under the supervision of a cardiologist called Dr. Achille. I was the person in conjunction with Kanunta and Mandela and Prince that arranged it. That was the period that DOS wrote a letter under the hand and seal of Chike Dosiem firing me. They said they have sacked me as Onyendu's lawyer and they have banned me from this. These things were all happening at the same time. I don't know them. They don't know me. How can you sack somebody you did not hire? That's why when I responded, I said, I told the media that one Chike Dosiem.
One Chike Dosiem said that they have fired Alo Ejimako. Who are they working for? The wife of Mazin Namdekano. So to some of you, can I make it? Nature Mazin Namdekano, but I will continue your struggle. Are you hearing what we are hearing?
Him wrote a letter that they don't understand English. They are mere words, picked it up and said I have insulted Chike Dosiem. He's a one Chike Dosiem now because I don't know him.
Okay.
Perfect. If I knew him, I would say one Chike Dosiem. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
Somebody I don't know wrote a letter to the media, not to me, that Aloy Ejimako has been sacked as Onyendu's lawyer and I am banned from visiting DSS to see Onyendu. Do you see how foolishly terrible this is? How can you ban me from going to DSS? That DSS has no power to ban me or us. Mandela, and when DSS even
DSS have no power to ban him from visiting Mazen Nandekano, but IPOB DOS have banned him on social media from visiting Mazen Nandekano. This is the lies they tell you. You believe or not when he had them anywhere.
To mess up with our visitation rights to Onyendu.
Nneka Chemezie, hope you are listening. This is Mazen Nandekano, current lawyer speaking.
To court, didn't we?
Exactly.
We went to court and threatened to arrest the Director General of DSS. And you call yourself DOS. DOS that is based somewhere in Europe, I don't know. And you are banning me.
They're based somewhere.
Somebody has never met. It was all at the same time. So it was a plan. So I sent her a long text message briefing her about Onyendu's dissertation and the examination with Dr. Achille and things about his medical report and things like that. Because Onyendu instructed me to do that. She now sent me a text and said, this is the last time she's warning me that she doesn't know who I am, that is Barrister Jofford she wants to hear from. So you remember when a DOS sacked me as Onyendu's lawyer, they said that I am not supposed to be the one to arrange for a doctor for Onyendu. Remember Mandela?
Yeah.
They said it's supposed to be Osokeme and Ejiofor. How can you be choosing lawyer for a client that is not well? You now prefer that a certain set of lawyers.
They choose the doctor. No, they choose the lawyer guy, but a doctor. They choose the doctor. No, they choose the lawyer guy, but a doctor. If I have something some of you do not know, in social media, trouble out of emotion.
Will be the one to arrange for him to see a doctor. When Onyendu himself gave me direct instruction, myself and Prince, and then Mandela became our road runner. Each time we went to Asokoro, Onyendu went there. I went with Mandela. He would drive our seat. We'll go there. DSS will tell us to park very far.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I tell Mandela, park foul. They might start shooting us. That we have come to do rescue operation or jailbreak because they be looking very hostile to us. These were the dangers I was facing. Onyendu gave me direct instruction to arrange a physician And you are telling you as ZOS, you are not in Nigeria, you are blocking me. You said I'm not supposed to be the one that is a job for that is supposed to do it. And they made a publication.
Ndiara DOS. Yeah, I got pass for him. And the issue memo. Ndiara.
Against me. And said, fellow Biafrans, it's midnight again in Nigeria. That our law is bringing a doctor to operate on Onyendu's ear at the DSS. Mandela, remember?
Yes, very,
that I was bringing a doctor to operate on Onyendu. And Onyendu's wife knew all these things. She did not come out to say, please, you people should stop this. So when she started hating on me, I did an analysis and all these things fit together. And at the end of the day, the bottom line is any henchman, I say it again, anybody they notice that is strong and dedicated and loyal and committed to the matter of Onyendu, they want to undo that person. They want to undo that person. So legal team became a target because of that. Kanu became a target. Alde became a target. The entire family, including Master Prophet and Prince. And then they wanted to target Opoko. That is the most outstanding cousin on one day another they have in the Oku family, an archbishop that is respected worldwide. Can you imagine the same that I was speaking with? Powerful gives me a message for him, and I give message back to him, instructions, all kinds. It is the same powerful that these people came out and told the Nigerian media and the whole world that there is no powerful, that powerful was a pet name. Thereby destroying reputation that has powerful has built for POB and inside our POB. Founded in 2012. So the media were now saying, oh, so it was all a lie. So there was no, we've been deceived. This is a publication from DOS.
Okay.
Why? Because the more powerful stopped taking the wrong instructions from them. They were telling the man to go and do defamation against me and the legal team. He refused. And for him to write publication against Kanunta and Prince. And even something that he will write that if you read it indirectly, it will be against Onyendu. He refused. They came to the media and declared that there was no powerful. Media people were calling me and said, so this thing has been deception all along. Now look at the impact it now has on them. Their media release or press release, nobody reads it, nobody publishes it. Because everything is now seen as fake.
Okay.
All kinds of damages they did to themselves by their own hands. So my brother, Master Prophet, they even accused you and I. They made a publication and said that when he came to Nigeria, I came to your place and you gave me one chicken that you in Ego Lucy. That you went to a shrine, that you went to a shrine and dedicated the chicken and came and killed the chicken and gave it to me. Why? Because when we were enjoying the chicken at your place, we made a video and published. It became a cannon fodder for them for propaganda. They said I ate a chicken, I got an receipt. Can you imagine? So this is how low these people sang. And well-meaning people that mean well for us in the political family outside. Because I used to tell Onyendu that IPOB is bigger than IPOB. It's bigger than DOS. It's bigger than coordinator this and that. IPOB is entire Igbo.
Okay.
People might be in government and you are talking about them being in government or whatever in their hearts or hearts, the IPOB. So when they call me, they say, what is going on? Who are these people? Where are they? I said, I don't know. It's like they're in Europe. They said, why can't they come and visit their Ghana? What is wrong with them? So, it was terrible. So they just wanted to get everybody out of the way So they would deal with Onyendu's matter the best way they can. They are the same people that were spreading rumor that Onyendu was injected in the brain in Kenya, that he doesn't have his faculties right.
Yes.
I'm sure these two members of the legal team with me here tonight have had it, and it's from the same set of people.
And cancer never challenged
They
it.
made up the story, so they discuss it amongst themselves.
Exactly.
So when they say we are disobeying Onyendu, they have their reason based on lie. And when they say Kanunta is misleading him, Allah is misleading him, legal team is misleading him, Nneka is misleading him, don't you know what they are trying to say? They are saying that Onyendu is vegetative and he cannot think or speak for himself.
Okay.
So that time they muscled him. When he came to court, he never used to speak. They were using it in their small group discussions. You know, someone was saying in the audio, he don't know the intelligence we have. Look at him talking about intelligence. If I tell him the intelligence at my disposal, the man will run away.
Muhammad Abbas. Muhammad Abbas na bat liang with intelligence. This thing about photo. Nothing anywhere. No, nothing anywhere. What if anywhere? You know that all that we are formidable. There is no ever has to be made their own for job.
I have my own intelligence. We have our own intelligence. They kept him moved in the court so that some rumor will be circulating amongst their little, ignorant claim.
Sometimes, or they have at a court, they continue to push. They continue to want. They want to use the media to condition your mind. If I have actually Mama Banjoko, Amia, they want to use that hearsay to condition the mind of the wife. They want to use it to condition the mind of Ebanjoko. Ebanjoko pull out, and he said one thing, that he don't want to listen to anybody again. If you are mad them for Biafra, now as a they cannot put that. So now he will apologize and ask him to lead. They tried to condition him. Why would you ever know a few weeks to the declaration KG Wajidia? My propaganda arm against Mazen Banjoko. Because how when I follow about the only person Mazen Nan the Kano Jiaka. Munye Mazen Nan the Kano that was fighting Mazen Banjoko. Can anybody ask her the reason? Oh, Onyendu ask him to be talking on radio. He is good on talking on radio. Onyendu. So nobody has the right to talk about Biafra without the approval of Mazen Nam the Kano. Now when the people has rights, what are you saying? Onyendu asked him to be speaking on radio. When he is now going outside what Onyendu thought, Onyendu asked him to stop. How he asked him to stop, how he refused to stop, how rubbish. Wait for these guys. We were all here now, the thing that happened. So that is why when I listen to some people, I go just these people.
Something is wrong with the Onyendu upstate. But when this legal thing came, I am proud to say it will open the door. Onyendu began to speak freely in court and people now they started losing people. People started questioning them. The intelligence I have, some of their men went to them and said, you will not tell us say this man the injector. That's why when he came to court they can't speak. Hey, they said now like this Onyendu, that is not that Onyendu is a liar.
Okay.
It is the legal team that our legal team that accomplished it.
Yeah.
To kill that rumor, he killed, and they lost like 30 to 40% of their supporters.
You lost the man.
They received.
Of their bingos.
Know how to track social media. I track it. When Onyendu began to speak in court, they began to argue among themselves. The loyalists started departing. Because I'll bring that message. They go to a meeting and say, this message is from somebody who is not who is mental. That he doesn't have
Yeah?
Go ahead.
We're listening.
They allegedly called her the wife of the man. Maybe I want to whether the man is not mentally stable. And every allegedly, I called her the woman. Nadia Banara. Like I said, he went on a man. I'm telling you. Hey! That is gangsters.
Yeah, they used to say that he didn't have his senses right. That is the reason they were doing what they were doing. And they knew it was a lie.
Okay.
And again, Uchechi did not rebuke them.
Kanunta misled him, Prince misled him. What they are saying in faith is that he cannot think for himself.
Okay.
So when he started speaking in court, their own people started asking them. So a man that talks like this, that is the same man you said they were misleading, they began to ask them questions. Okay. And this was part of the reason that led to their downfall.
Only true.
How fast he became. So they began to have
their downfall. Father go, if you're enough, but just enough for you now. Father go came with their downfall. They were conditioning your mind. Now, Baromaz now they can all. Now they are got if Methuselah said something similar to that. Now, one of his program, a man that is battling with his life, the DSS, Mawea Boyne speak. Methuselah said it. They, if any some things are federal government, some things they talk about federal government in a lie. Although some of those things are by federal government of Bongo was. They put their own narrative. Some of those things are lies. Some things by the federal government. Oh, federal government injected him. Oh, Kenya. You don't know that they are preparing ground so that when they chip in their own lie, they confuse. Some of those things hear me and they hear me well. All of the target Kenya. Again, we are in Kenya. The target book Ejidia, the view of Weber. Because far for going Ejida, the view of Weber. They grow those following him, they will automatically abandon the struggle, be lying to them and not to go. Why, but you were, if not planned or well planned, why would you ever after KG Mazen now the kind of this same gangster say handed over ESN to Mazen Nam the kind to Southeast governors. Over after KG, Mazen Nan, they can hand over ESN. Open a farm with something to protect. Oh, just like into Adam Numbers after the declaration. He did the Alamazeb and Jokuchi declared it finished. Or cherry document he had there over to federal government Bongo. The only visible thing, the only thing happened I have with ESN. After KG Mazen Nan, they handed ESN over to Southeast governors. Some of those things will was actually open at the target book in Kenya. And other good mother, I can't make investigation on your Buruana. The target book Ejidia ka onwe plan over ka had it confused among themselves. Finish. They were doing that perfectly well. At times, Mazen Nan they even know they even appear for court. And so for our corona on I won't know this. He is sick in the ear. He is sick in the ear. He needs surgery here. Blood is this, blood that. If something's an Abu all lawyer. That was why Methuselah said that he is battling with his life. That he cannot give order. If I would have Methuselah, he cannot give order. He cannot talk. He is battle that he is not okay. Another lawyer is in charge. The man who is Yoku. I was in the alpha. Only I know not an audio of the idea was Yoku. By then, those that believed their narrative, they now see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who they say that federal government injected, who they say that is no longer stable, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking. Then they now distance from them. Or the Dafa. Ebido.
In their ranks. Because people now saw that they were lying. They were seeing a lot of things. So they began to, struggle inside to hold that light together like somebody, it's very steady. That no matter how long people push out lie, they are one day, very soon, the lie will collapse. So the whole lies started collapsing. Look at the way Onyendu's wife was talking to that lady, that woman.
Yeah.
They call Nneka. I mean, I watched it. I was shocked.
Okay.
So you could see.
No, yeah, Mazi Nnamdi cannot watch it. They talk. But on game one, where we say nothing concern you, you watch it. You will not talk. Oh, it is Nneka Chemezie. It is Nneka Chemezie. Lawyer watch it. They talk to Manangin. Why you don't talk now? Nneka Chemezie came on honor. It's a must. You must not talk about your surrender leader.
The discomfiture, the uncomfortability, the way those things were not normal at all to me.
Okay.
Those things are abnormal. I don't understand it. So whatever they contrived did not succeed, and that is why they are running scared and talking the way they are talking and acting the way they are acting in a disorganized manner.
Okay.
So my brother, that's all I can tell you. And this African Commission thing, victory that I won single-handedly. At that time, I have not even met Mandela and Nneka. That was in 2017 that I started that in December. Sequel to the Python dance and Onyendu's the Python dance and everything. So I filed this petition at the African Commission, which is like African Union. And in March 2018, they issued a decision. And they addressed that decision to the elect President Buhari, urging him and directing him to stop the prosecution of Onyendu, that still is persecution. And not only him, also IPOB. I filed it on behalf of IPOB and Onyendu. The documents are there. As well as I can say to you, you can post on your list. So we won it to stop the prosecution, to stop arrest, and to reverse the proscription of IPOB and tagging it a terrorist. All these decisions are there.
The DOS, whom Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife is working with, is not happy. So before you come to blame him, I said it before, no fight to make sure now that prescription, IPOB as terrorist organization or group, no you want to fight here. Man, on day, one if any game, Duru, if any game, or man, no man is perfect. Okay, what if one on the road? We'll never hear anything. People handle group or organization for 15 years. And that organization, that organization, okay, what if one no? Jackie did brace up now. That is just the truth. So that when you see your hero, you know that this is my hero. So that nobody can introduce hero to you out of emotion. Ndị a na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ na-eme IPOB one family organization. Make and they believe all they have a group na fight for freedom. And now to go. This same group create ESN, Eastern Security Network. That is to say that every member of the group, especially in the DOS, was the reason it were created and the need to protect and preserve it. They handed ESN over to Southeast governors. And when you hear handing over ESN to Southeast governors, or they as if Now just no called all of them now one empty field, and they asked them to sit down and introduce them to the governor. Governor, these are the ESN personnel. Do to them as you please. They get take care of them, pay them salary. The thing did not happen that way. Do you know how it happened? They leaked their camps, and then the army Agadia and the Ototunde Mado. All the social media now, the video, the audio, the social media, how everything happened. They said it. There is one video Chinas and where he explained it, how the army went. So what are we talking? All the social media. This thing, there was a guy who played it. How the way hand their Eastern security over to it. Since you have been hearing that they hand over ESN to Southeast governors, the question is, how did they do that? How did they do that? If I have a question, because everybody know about handover. What? State governor, look at them. No, because there is no video. But when any video in the social media, say no, but say I came at this handover. They leaked the location of their camps. And that idea, Ababu. What are you telling me? This organization operated for 15 years and more. Leihana going to San Diego for upkeep. How their achievement for that 15 years now? They turn around and begin to fight a man who rescued Biafra. The document today, the same people fought Mazebandoko. I said it before. I said it before. It is now time in the buying the Ipob of not on one side. Not only one side. Cafe is your reality. If you is going to pass one family, that is your business. You may say, "Yeah, Mama, you're a member of the family or not." Negate.
African Commission on Human and People Rights under Section 12 of Nigerian Constitution is above every court here. Is a decision that we have to implement. Okay? So now, after this decision was won, you know, they asked for it. Chike to say they asked for it, and I said to him with a memo. Do you know that they are giving? They've been giving this decision to their people who are seeking for political asylum and refugee status in Europe, and they are succeeding. So I.
Okay, no, going to ask you what our asylum. No go see what our asylum because of case. Case you not that they have filed any document to any nation for them to prove your asylum. I will take it back. You know how all this if I were to Ipob organization side asylum. Listen to it again. Listen. He said that he filed it to Chike Doziem and rest of them. Fair warrior. Then they buy asylum. And the answer some people paid before any of the listen.
So we want it to stop the prosecution, to stop arrest, and to reverse the proscription of Ipob and targeting a terrorist group. All these decisions are there. And the African Commission on Human and People Rights under Section 12 of Nigerian Constitution is above every court here. Is a decision that we have to implement. Okay. So now, after this decision was won, you know, they
After the decision was won, listen,
they asked for it.
they asked for it.
Chike Doziem, they
asked for it. Listen.
asked for it, and I sent it to him with a memo. Do you know that
He sent it to him with a memo.
They've been giving this decision to their people who are seeking for political asylum and
they are giving this decision to their people that is seeking for political asylum in Europe, and they are granting it to them. When you see some people angry, when you see that some people is angry, they trigger some hatred. Some de madumre. Ufodo kuase be trigger those hatred. Oh, IPOB organization agent what man man no lawyer now, but no case you win. Ka file to them. Fene hezi and the seeking asylum. Where their name with asylum. I let them come and tell you one thing how they achieved for 15 years,
refugee status in Europe, and they are succeeding. So
this man from Ramboli na haji propaganda faji choka do where do to ma banjoko. This man na faji propaganda na fight. They are fighting this man with propaganda.
I'm asking myself, what kind of men will be using the decision that I won?
Okay.
By the time I won in Enugu State, before Enugu State High Court, which also declared that the manner of prescribing IPOB was unconstitutional.
Okay.
They had pushed me aside, but I published the decision, you know.
They pushed him aside. Fair where many of them before you submit, before the man they push him aside. They are now blackmailing him, telling you that this man, but the person that sentenced Mazen Nandekano, that their own lawyer got discharged and acquitted. You see why I don't take them serious. Their own lawyer got discharged and acquitted for Mazen Nandekano. Then you ask them, why Mazen Nandekano? Why not Potaro? Court. They are discharged and acquitted, and he is still there up till now. When you begin to ask this question, they will turn around and call you, the man who walk with the results. We know. Faji, if the man who win, where you are named the buy, where you are named without asylum. The man who is only in the put by the side now. Now, basically, the man is sentenced to Mazen now. That is how evil some of them do.
Social media network, according to my intelligence, they printed it and they are giving it to their people. And once the asylum authorities in Europe, and someone told me that they charge money for that.
Okay. Because I'm going on social media and I'm charging the buy and I just submit your ego. I'm not charging ego. You need your why with asylum. I charge ego. If when you get asylum. I have already embraced USB declared Simba. No, I call it. No, I call you. Just no, I call you. The man who will know the thing, part of Pogia. Take you over.
Yeah.
Once asylum authorities in Europe see the decision from African Union and letter from Enugu State High Court, they give them automatic asylum. They use this thing.
You are very correct. You are very correct. Most of Ebubago are ESN members, and the man Simon Eba rescued some of them. You are very correct. You are very correct. Oh yeah, whether if an MI Siayanaka, some people here from Ebubago, this same gang recruited them under ESN. Franchise on a part of handing over ESN to Southeast governors. Some of them go Ebubago, and they must be all Ebubago now today. Ebubago was equal to some people use to be fighting ESN. ESN no problem. Join Ebubago. Ebubago now under the control of state governors. The same Ebubago, bondage is their fight ESN. We have serious insobu. We have serious insobu. So Master Prophet confirmed it.
They sit on it and then they go to all kinds of places and attack me with lies and blackmail, and they were still able to sleep.
Finally, at the document. Ne reverend buying the asylum, the document. If I get the document, they make money. And they are fighting the man on social media. These are the people telling you when they said, I'm going to get a weapon today. You get me say confirm or anything.
So I ask myself, are these people human beings or just devils?
They are not.
Don't they have conscience? Don't they have basic decency? They are using this man's decisions or victories he won, and they are even using the one that was won in Kenya. If you look at the Kenyan decision, 30 to 40% of that decision, the court was calling Prince Emmanuel Kanu. Mandela will be I'm the one that drafted the affidavit. Prince is not a lawyer; he couldn't have drafted it. But Lumumba, I'm the one that wrote letter to Lumumba retaining his services. So Lumumba told me to do an affidavit for him. So I said, counsel, as a lawyer, we try to avoid this. Because if I do an affidavit, if the court in Kenya requires someone to...
This problem ended very or the difficult somehow. Because when the interests I can manage. You may not agree with me, and I'm not telling you for you to agree, but just to watch. There is something they are trying to manage. There is narrative they are trying to manage. Oh yeah, with Latin and the difficult. Some day, all these things you see, everybody is doing this, everybody is doing that. Why would you want to are they strong, very strong at that time? Because this we are ESN members. They know the camps. They know everything. They know their oath. Farmapu, the Babalawo where they do the juju for them. Okay, friend. Everybody from Bago. I can tell you. Just ask. 90 to 80% of them go ESN. Of having that hand over there are the people now fighting the same ESN. Or if I know, somebody create something. Can you be able to sustain it? Can you maintain it? Problem in this you do. Maintenance and
come and testify. I have to travel to Kenya, and this may lead to Onyendu's case suffering, because Onyendu's case was bumper to bumper. Every day, me and Mandela visited DSS every day. Sometimes Nneka will go if we are not available to submit letter of visitation, and we are going to DSS 3 times every week. All of us, MIS for legal team. I said the brother might even be more credible, because a lawyer, you know how lawyers are regarded. They think we're too smart, so they may think he's a makeup. So we agreed, me and Lumumba, that Fine Boy will be the deponent, the person to sign the affidavit. So I drafted it for him, and they posted to it at the Federal High Court, and I sent it to Lumumba. It was that affidavit that won the case in Kenya. The case. The judgment is somewhere in the media. If you ask AI, they will point you to where it is. I think Kenyan High Court even published it. If bring out the judgment, I think my assessment of 40% is even low. Maybe 60% of what that court was doing, they were paraphrasing and rephrasing what I wrote in that affidavit that Fine Boy, Prince Emmanuel Kanu signed.
Not like he has an affidavit of a job, not like
thank you, unlike that. So the affidavit was catarata. Because Fine Boy was testifying the way I wrote it from personal knowledge, that I visited my brother on such and such date at such and such time, at DSS. And this is what he told me that happened to him in Kenya. But direct, the court believed it and bought it and rendered judgment based on that. But guess what is meant? When this matter was being fought, they went to the media and started attacking Lumumba and Kanunta. Kanunta was Lumumba's paymaster. So any email, me and Kanunta and Lumumba, we created the email loop. So Kanunta was like Lumumba's paymaster broker. Then I'm Lumumba's partner. If Lumumba's legal associate, if he needed anything legal, whatever, I give it to him. I write it and give it to him.
Okay.
He was reporting to Kanunta. These people were attacking Kanunta, attacking me, attacking Lumumba over the Kenyan case. But after it was won, they started using it.
Taking glory.
Anyhow, for political asylum.
Okay.
And they will tell you that DOS went on that ground.
And they know they come out from that
Barrister.
That is what you can only way. Allow other lawyers to wait in 1 or 2 minutes for my question, please. If it's possible.
The point at the very end. It's when people are.
Please and please, I need to eat. I need to eat. I'll be right back. In less than 1 hour, I'll be right back. I'll be right back in less than 1 hour. I'm not opening the studio in less than 1 hour. So stay tuned. We will continue. In less than 1 hour. I'm not going to shut down the system. So I will just log out the ending. You gotta go. In less than 1 hour, I'll be right back. Papa, if they can't stop. Or you were enough high and about it. Listen, a whole lot. Ghana behind the scene. Onye rụrụ ọrụ bụ onye a na-achụzi ọsọ ya bụ ajọ mmadụ. Onye ji arụ ọrụ bụzi onye a na-agbaga na ya bụ hero. Onye rụrụ ọrụ a na-achụ ya ọsọ. Ịgwa m na Biafra ga-abịa with such mentality ndị a. This world, stay blessed, stay tuned, and bye for now. Can you hear me?